2-1 over the Lady Dragons.
16:40.
16:40 left to go here in the first half.
Stone's going to have to battle, and she does. She's just strong enough to take care of that. And left ball chipped forward, and Vanderwill hits it forward, and Dunlap heads it up, and Cox blocks it. And there's a through ball, and Abby Manikowski's going to have to come out and wait right there and get the ball. And Manikowski with the big hit. And Vanderwill settles and hits it forward, and Baldwin can't get it. Baldwin gets the deflection. Cox is battling. Baldwin gets there. And that's not a good pass out of Burkholder. Unfortunately, it goes straight to Shelfie Zeiger. And then Hampton needs a step. And Alora Stone causes havoc. And Samantha Stone blocks the pass. And then she keeps the possession. And then she chips it forward. And Baldwin's going to go after Zeiger. And there's the ball in. Betts is on her back. Then she goes diagonal. And Stone was saying she's offsides. They didn't think so. Oh, Stone took a hard one to the head. And after having her jaw dislocated on Thursday night, she's probably kind of sensitive. And there's a ball forward for the Dragons. And there's a great ball. Can they get there?
A little heavy on the touch there, Boffman. But great opportunity there for the Lady Dragons.
Betts hits it up the line. And it's going to be a throw-in for LaVille. There's the sub. And in comes Miller.
Burkholder going to go out.
Yep.
Got number 18 for...
giving Lindsay Aschenbrenner a break, and Lindsay's done very well tonight.
Hannah Clark coming in for her.
Dunlap steals it, gives a through ball to Morgan, and it's too far up, but she's going to get the ball back. And she makes a nice little cut, and she hits it out of bounds, and it's going to be a throw-in for LaVille. Dragons have been put on, even though they're battling this wind. So that looks good for second half for them, but the game's not over by a long shot, and the first half is definitely not over. Stepped up by Miller. Ball's played up and broken up by Alora Stone. Hits it forward, and Baldwin's got the ball. She's in the middle, and it's broke up by Shelfie Zeiger. Good defense.
Good solid play there by Zeiger.
Yeah, she's quality, and Baldwin has it. Baldwin goes around her, and she's going to get around her, and it's too far ahead, and she does that quite often. She just got to keep it a little bit closer, but she can go right around Cox, as you can see.
Well, it's kind of like in golf, you know, the wet weather, it really makes the ball travel differently. And just a heavy touch there by Baldwin.
Yeah, she's got the ball again. She's going to put it in the middle, and it's blocked, and it's going to be a corner kick for the Dragons. And here goes Vanderwill for it, and so far we've got it. A good game. The worst thing about some of these games, especially some of the games south of here, is they are blowouts, and nobody likes that. That's not fun. It's not a good, exciting game. And that's what we want to see here. Morgan's out. She's having some problems breathing. And in comes Burkholder. She got hit a couple times, bounced off the player, but she's tough. She'll come back. She wants to win. And good physical play out of both teams. Nothing dirty, like I've said before. I just love good quality soccer. And if they plan on going to the next level, they better get used to it because, man, is it rough and tumble in college.
Aschenbrenner comes back in, and Emily Talaga comes in for
balls early on those instead of letting LaVille take it. Zeiger's got a good hit. It looks like the rain's almost subsided, but the wind is still blowing that flag quite a bit, but it's slowed down. And Laura Stone, Dutch touch forward. Boffman can't handle it. It goes wide. Gorka has it, cuts back. And Dottle trying to catch up with her, and she does. Aschenbrenner goes square in the middle. It's played forward, and Stone's back and hits it up. And it's going to go out of bounds, and they'll be just fine with that because it's all the way back about 30 yards past the midfield. Official blows the whistle, and they throw it in. Cox settles, goes back square. Ball's played in the middle. And Laura Stone steps, takes it. Unfortunately, LaVille has it in the middle. And there's a good hit by Miller. And there she goes with the left. It's up in the center. Shelfie settles and goes square. And Vanderbilt breaks the pass off. And now it's forward. And Burkholder goes straight and a heavy hit. And it's taken away immediately. Hampton hits it forward. And Burkholder again. Zeiger. And she's going to hit it wide. Kelsey Aschenbrenner. Here comes Miller. Hits it with the left. The ball's through, and it's a little late run, and the goalie picks it up. To knock it down, let's check this wind. Seemed to have died down. Go ahead and open that up a little bit. Try to not to obstruct the view through the glass. Manikowski puts it way in the air, and Miller's going to get the ball. And unfortunately, doesn't take the touch and then hits it bad, and it goes straight to LaVille. And there it is. They're standing water. And Laura Stone has it. Laura Stone goes wide, switches field to Boffman. Boffman needs to go wide quick, and she does. Dottle's got to run it down. And she hits it in the middle. And here comes, and they miss it. And there was Boffman, and she just couldn't get there. Here comes the counter. Aschenbrenner, and it's broke up. And Vanderbilt tackles it. It's a good tackle out of Vanderbilt. She hits it wide. Here goes. And it's hit out of bounds. Throw in for the Dragons. Here comes subs. Here comes Gabby Allen. And in comes number 8 for LaVille. And Kyle, the players are announcing who wants a sub or who's hurting. And Vanderweel, all she has to do is settle and kicks it straight out of bounds. Unfortunately, she needs to relax just a bit. Lots of intensity. And the rain's almost died out. The wind's still blowing at a good clip. And you can see Samantha out there rubbing and moving her jaw a little. Ball's played there. Vanderweel's on her back. It gets through, but Hampton's going to get it. And there's a great ball to Dunlap, and it's cut off by Zeiger again. Quality defense, Boffman. And she's hit, unfortunately. And it's didn't do it on purpose, but look at Stone. She's doing quick while the keeper's not ready. And she hits it right at her, and she catches a good save out of the keeper. A shot on goal by Stone from 45. And here's the ball out. And here comes Stone. She's going to have to beat Aschenbrenner, and she slows down and keeps the space and has no problem. And Manikowski just going to tap it wide. And the Dragons comfortable with their play. Didn't call it, but I don't know how. She was standing in the box. Oh, we just a bit. Well, we glitched there for a second. I think they might have lost power up here.
We've been off power. They got the power back on, which is great because my computer was about ready to go dead. So that'll save me. Hopefully the power will stay. We've been having all kinds of fun issues with the weather and everything up here tonight. We appreciate the help. All the LaVille folks are working their tails off trying to get things working. And it went out again.
And here comes Dunlap, hits it, and it's broke up.
Well, I was excited for a minute. I don't know how much longer.
Ball's played wide to Kelsey Aschenbrenner, and that's a great ball. She's in the corner, hits it back in the middle. Stone mishits, and Dunlap. Ash drops. Plays it back in, and Dunlap hits it out. Boffman hits it wide, and it's missed by Allen. Played wide, and it's stepped up by Burkholder. And Cox settles, looks, and she's going to go back towards the center. Aaron Ash turns it one more, drops, and they split her. And here comes Hampton, steps, and it's mishit, and it's going to be a Dragon throw-in. Samantha's shaking her head, not feeling too great.
Okay, we got 6 minutes left in the first half, and I don't know how much longer I can handle. I got 5 minutes left. If they can't get some power on in here, we're running on battery, so we may be able to get the rest of the first half to you, but I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get this whole game in or not.
Well, if that's the case, we have to take it over and charge it a bit over at the other building. Get us the last 15, 20 minutes of the game. Stone hits it. Baldwin, Allen. All she has to do is turn and feed it. Dunlap hits it forward to Allen or Maddie Vanderweel. Allen gets her, makes the run wide, and it's broke up. And it's going to be a throw-in for the Dragons.
Pretty good idea there, Andy. You could we can take it over there at the half if we have to. Hopefully we can get through this first half and maybe get a few.
Looks like five minutes maybe. 5 minutes according to our timekeeper on his phone. And Manikowski's going to pick it up with ease. And you know what? I like this 2-1 thing. This isn't this is an easy amount of goal scoring for the Dragons. Handball. Oh, my word. Miller puts it right back in the middle. And Samantha Stone's going to get it.
Well, the rain's coming down again.
And here comes the vicious rain again. Well, all I can hope for is the wind and the rain in LaVille's face. Maybe Mother Nature will keep it going for us and help us out a little bit. Here's a ball in, and that's a hit, but the wind is going to knock it out. With this rain, it's out of bounds, and it's going to be a goal kick for the Dragons. Battle in the wind, battle in the rain. We'll get to see if the Dragons can go to it. Stone hits it, and it's out. And there's a nice head ball forward. Gorka settles. Allen comes through and gets it, and then no one steps afterwards. Betts makes a touch forward. She's battling for the ball. And there's no call. It's 50-50, and it's throw-in for the Dragons. And they're both running. I didn't really notice anything. Dropped by Cox. And the ball's taken away. Here come the